Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my presentation. My name is Metehan Simitci and I welcome you to my presentation again, which consists of reasons why Turkey should host the European Cup in 2020, which will be the purpose statement of my presentation. I shall be glad to assist you if any questions are arising. My presentation will take about 8 minutes approximately. What you see on the sheet are two stadiums. On the left, the picture that you see is the present stadium of Antalya Football Club, and the picture on the right will be the new stadium of Antalya Football Club if Turkey organizes the European Cup 2020. My purpose statement is: what are the reasons that Turkey should host the European Cup football in 2020? The outline: we will look at the candidates, the experience of Turkey, the economy of Turkey, the politics, and the stadiums in Turkey. The candidates. For the hosting of the European Cup 2020, the countries of Europe could participate by the UEFA. The organization is made by the UEFA that will choose at the end which country will host the European Cup in 2020. The total countries that will participate for the hosting of the European Cup 2020 will be 6 countries in total. Some of the countries would join hand in hand and work together as a couple for the European Cup. For example, Azerbaijan with Georgia with the double host, Ireland, Scotland and Wales for the triple host, and Turkey on its own. One of the groups will host the European Cup in 2020. The decision will be made in May 2014. The experience of Turkey. All the 6 candidate countries have never experienced hosting the European Cup. If Turkey gets selected, it will be the first time in history that Turkey will host the European Cup. I think that Turkey should get a chance to organize the European Cup in 2020. Turkey has hosted big sporting events in the past, for example, the European Cup basketball, two times, the European Cup volleyball, European swimming championship, and the unforgettable Champions League final between AC Milan and Liverpool, the UEFA Cup final between Shakhtar Donetsk and Werder Bremen, and the World Cup basketball this year. The economy. Expenditure. To organize a European Cup, you have to spend a lot of money. New stadiums have to be built. Turkey, if chosen, will have an amount of 400 million euros. The reason why Turkey should host this tournament are that they will prosper in tourism and also the high commercial income. From a Turkish source, which says that the amount of tourists will leave a value of 1 billion euros. For the commercials and the Turkish reputation, the government will spend an amount of 250 million euros. Football is a worldwide known sport and has many football followers, so this tournament will bring a lot of tourists from the whole world to Turkey. And as we all know, Turkey is already a country that attracts a lot of tourists. So for the European Cup, the rate of tourists will rise quickly. Not only the coastal resorts will attract tourists, as they do already from around the world, this will increase places of attraction in Turkey that aren't known. For example, one big city called Izmir attracts 140,000 tourists in a year. They expect in 2020 that this will rise to a number of 540,000. In Bursa, another big city in Turkey, the rating is 25,000 yearly. But in 2020 they expect a number of 250,000 tourists, which is 10 times more. The Turkish Football Federation expects sales of 1.6 billion euros. The profit that the UEFA make will be shared with Turkey, with the government of Turkey. The last European Cup in Poland and Ukraine, the hosts get an amount of 430 million euros from UEFA. The expectation in 2020 will be much higher. At the moment, the economical situation of Turkey is bad. A tournament like this will require a lot of work. For example, many stadiums must be built, the infrastructure must be improved, and because of this, many people will be employed. So this European Cup will help the economical situation of Turkey a lot. Politics. The organization of the European Cup will be a big step to join the European Union for Turkey, because they are trying to get in the European Union for about 6-7 years. And if Turkey gets the chance to organize the European Cup 2020, it will be the first Islamic country. Stadiums. Most of the stadiums in Turkey are old, but if Turkey gets the chance to organize the European Cup, they will build new stadiums. The 4 stadiums in Turkey right now, not the 4, but the 4 biggest and the 4 newest stadiums are the Atatürk Olympic Stadium, the Türk Telekom Arena, the Şükrü Saracoğlu Stadium, and the Izmir Atatürk Stadium. And if Turkey gets the chance to organize it, it will build 6 new stadiums in Izmir, in Konya, in Antalya, and in Bursa. The summary. Turkey must host the European Cup because it will improve the economical situation in Turkey. It will be a big step for Turkey to join the European Union, and Turkey never hosted a European Cup, and they will deserve a chance to host it. The stadiums in Turkey are old, and the stadiums deserve also a new look. So my conclusion is Turkey must host the European Cup in 2020. Well, that was the end of my presentation. I'll thank you for your attention. Are there any questions?